So this drone right here is the Snaptain SP510. I'm really excited to be taking a look at this drone today, guys. We're going to take it up, we're going to fly it around, and I'm going to give you a review. So anyways, let's get right into the video. So right away, taking a look at what we get in the box. To start off, the instruction manual. Pretty basic. We have a box of extra propellers, as well as a remote controller, a charger for the remote controller that is also usable for the drone, and the battery that is located on top of the drone. So this right here is the drone. As you can see, obviously the drone is foldable, which is a huge plus and is definitely easier when it comes to storage. So I'm very happy about that. As you can see, pretty obvious as well is they are brushed motors on this quadcopter. It's very cheap right now, so I wouldn't be expecting brushless motors in a drone like this anyways. Good news is this drone is GPS, so you can actually fly this outdoors and not have to worry about 2-mile-an-hour winds messing with your flight. You can fly this pretty comfortably outside. And then finally, on top right here, all you need to do to remove the battery is just click the little prongs on the side and then pull it right out, and you got your battery right here. Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you a quick startup guide for how to get this drone fired up and in the air. First of all, you need to turn on your drone, hold down the power button until the lights start flashing like that. Alright, cool. Next, you take the drone and you're going to press the little power button. Alright, you need to pair the drone to your controller. So you take the left joystick and you just push it up and down like that. So now you should be paired. Alright, so in order to fire up a compass calibration, you just take the two joysticks, push them up and in like that until the lights start flashing like this, which then you just spin the drone. Boom, you get solid lights in the back, then tilt it up, and then continue to spin your drone until you have solid lights all around. And now they just started blinking again. Right now what it's doing is it's looking for GPS. I'm in my basement, we're not going to get any GPS out here, but that is just a quick little tutorial on how to calibrate the compass. Now for the gyros, you're going to take the controller and push the sticks up and out. And then you should be set, and you should be ready to take this guy up if you're outside. But you need satellites first. Okay, so we're going to arm the motors, and we're going to take this guy up right now.
Pando killed the beat.
Alright, I don't know if you can see the drone, but it's right up there somewhere. Haha. Right there. There's the drone. So we have the controller right here, and I took it off from this rock. So let's see how accurate this drone is. We're going to see if it actually can land near the rock. So let's take a look. Alright, so it landed here, taking off from the rock. Not bad overall. I mean, pretty accurate, especially, I mean, this guy's pretty cheap, you know. I got this for not that much money, and still pretty accurate overall. So now we're going to take it back up, and I'm going to get some photos and videos for you guys so you can take a look at what this thing can produce straight off an SD card. Overall, I would say it's relatively quiet. I mean, I have no microphone right now. And this is what it sounds like. We're gonna go right next to it. Yeah, sure, it's loud from right here. But from here, you can hardly hear it. Pretty good. And then, of course, it's got one of my favorite features on a drone. You can take it, grab it, just flip it upside down, and that'll be it. So let me tell you a story right now about this drone. I've had it now for just over a week. I took this guy out with a friend of mine who has never flown a drone before a day in his life. I decided to use this drone right here to train him. The good thing about this drone is it is very cheap and it's not really too much of a risk if you crash it. Not only that, it's pretty durable while it's in flight. It's a solid overall drone, and the GPS positioning is pretty strong on it. It was not getting bullied at all in the wind. It was standing its ground, and it was a really solid fly. Like I said, I have a friend with absolutely zero experience when it comes to flying drones, and within 3 to 5 minutes of teaching him some basic maneuvers with the controller, he was able to control this thing and take photos and videos and fly this thing pretty well very quickly. So if you're, shopping for someone who isn't exactly a drone specialist or, someone who's new to the hobby, I would definitely recommend this. This is a great Christmas present to get for a kid or even, a teenager or an adult, because this drone, even me, I had a ton of fun flying it. So when it comes to pricing, it's actually really good. You can get this drone right now used. I have a link to get it for $35. I was lucky when I first saw this. I was able to purchase mine right here for $25, which is an absolute steal. And unfortunately, they ended that. But you can still get a used one of these in great condition for $35, and I'll just leave all the good links that I can find in the description below. So hopefully all those links are still working for you now when you're watching this. Anyways, thank you for tuning in and watching this video all the way until the end. Please, if you're still here, consider subscribing, like the video, and I'll see you next time.